What's up, everyone? Happy Saturday and welcome back to 865 RC Mania. I'm Michael Hogan, aka RC Addict 420, and today we're going to be doing some work on the RC cars because, as you've seen in the last video, if y'all watched it, I broke the bottom shock eyes in my Talion and I snapped the screw in my top shock eye for the Notorious. So to fix the issue on both of them, just to be safe, all four tires going to have the exact same thing. We're going to do some work on them. Go ahead and put some of these hot racing aluminum shock eyes and spring beds, and then I didn't break any A-arms or anything like that. My Notorious is not an EXB, so it does need a little bit of upgrades there. So we went ahead and got the RPM blue A-arms for the Notorious there. We're going to put those on. There's your fronts. And there's the rears right there. We've already got the Talion done. I went with the red EXB version from RPM. And it's also got the aluminum shock eyes and spring beds on there from Hot Racing. And then links for those will be on the channel as well if you look in the description. But there's the 4S Creighton right there. And we went ahead and put in the not Copperhead, but Castle 1415 2400 kV brushless motor. And we're going to keep the Spectrum ESC in there. Unless she decides that she wants a better one, then I'll probably give her my Copperhead 10 Special Edition out of my Rustler. But anyways, y'all, with that being said, we're going to get to it and get these upgrades on and hopefully get out to bash tomorrow. My daughter's got a game that she cheers for tonight, so we're going to go to that and then hopefully get out and do some bashing tomorrow. But until then, y'all, work hard, play harder. Giggity, giggity, goo. So, y'all, as promised, I got the RPM A-arms on both the Typhon and the Notorious, plus my wife got that new motor, the Castle 1415 2400 kV brushless motor in the 4S Creighton. So, right there is the Notorious, y'all, and there is the nice blue RPM A-arms, which were actually made for the V4, and I didn't realize it, but luckily with my old Limitless being broken, I pulled some spare parts off of it to make it work. And right there is the beautiful Talion with this nice red EXB version V5 RPM A-arms on there. And we've got the battery in the Notorious first, so we're gonna get it up and running and go out and hit these jumps. We couldn't get out to Knoxville due to time constraints, and my wife just wasn't feeling up to it yesterday. She wasn't feeling good. I honestly wasn't feeling good myself either. So we come out here to our local little church, to this big open field, and right there is our jumps. I don't know if y'all can see them out here in the middle of the field. And then there's a road right there by that sign and stuff. I might try and gap it and jump it because there's another field on the other side. So who knows? You can never tell what's gonna happen with me. I might send it, I might not send it. I haven't decided yet. But anyways, y'all, we're gonna get to it. Giggity giggity goo. All right, y'all, so we got them all fired up. We're gonna get to it. No, I'm stuck on the jump, yo. No good landing right there. No good. Y'all, on that Notorious as well. Fix this jump in a minute. I had to use the limitless sway bars on their rear end. Oh, disconnected the battery right there. I love this little Notorious. This thing does some wild looking flips and rolls and shit in the air. Well, one of my tires come off, y'all. Yeah, one of the tires come completely off for the Notorious from one of them crappy landings I had. I've got another hub, or yeah, I've got another wheel hub at home to hold it on, but unfortunately I don't have one with me. So we're gonna go pull the Notorious out, y'all. All right, y'all, so now that the Notorious has lost a tire, we have got the Talion battery in and all fired up. Let's see how she does out here. Even though this grass and stuff is a little bit more geared for the Notorious. You gotta get used to looking at these jumps from a different angle. And that this Talion is so low profile, it's hard to see in the grass. A screw?
Yeah, by the looks of it. Yeah, a screw.
Well, there ain't nothing I can do for you here. It's all back at the house because we're so close. Well, y'all, the Talion's done for as well. There's a shock spring. Oh, that little metal piece come undone from right in there. Broke the shock right there. So y'all, that's total carnage today, at least for my Talion. I mean, total carnage, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But like I was saying, y'all, this short-lived trip out here was fun as hell. I sent them harder than I normally do in my yard off these jumps, just because I have more room here. But like I was saying, y'all, the Notorious lost a wheel nut. That's the only thing really that's wrong with it, and technically I can run home and get it and keep running if I wanted to. But right there, and then my son had one of his shocks come undone. I believe it's just the shock screw that come out of the eye right there. And then the Talion, I lost the screw in the wing. That seems to be common with these Arrma vehicles, to be honest with you, which is not a deal breaker. But then I just got these RPM A-arms on, and the little pivot ball come out of the pivot ball bearing holder contraption thingy-majigger there. And then over here on this side, I just put these Hot Racing aluminum shock eyes on, and it snapped my shock. Like, my shock is completely snapped at the base of it. Which I did have some pretty gnarly landings, so I mean, I'm not really expecting anything less. It's pretty common for me to break these cars when I actually get out and send them, which isn't a big deal. Arrma tough, you know. I love Arrma products. They're worth actually fixing, unlike some of the other ones out there. I'm not gonna name names, but anyways, y'all, with that being said, I didn't bring anything out here with us because we are so close to home, but the sun's starting to set and everything here in Eastern Tennessee. So we're gonna head home. We're gonna get these vehicles fixed. I leave out of town for work tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be back next weekend and we can get some more footage. But until then, y'all, work hard, play harder. This is Michael Hogan with 865 RC Mania. Giggity, giggity, goo.